Trade and Industry Minister Tau and the head of Broad-Based Black Economic Empowerment Commission, Tshediso Matuna, says the B-BBEE policy is on a faltering trajectory. As such, they are calling on the legislation to be reviewed.
In fact, we have said in the department that, in fact, a review of the architecture of the entire transformation program, policies and instruments is called for.
Tau cited the faking of B-BBEE compliance certificates and other deliberate attempts to circumvent the Act as having led to the law's inability to bring about genuine inclusion of previously disadvantaged South Africans into the economy.
Progress has not been enough to equal the post-1994 promise to free the potential of each citizen. Ownership patterns remain skewed. Top management representation for Black South Africans remains dismally low. And too often, empowerment has been undermined by fronting, tokenism, and financial structures that deny true control.
The head of the commission, tasked with monitoring B-BBEE compliance, echoed Tau's call for legislative appraisal.
Illegal practices that undermine the legislation. We often, every so often, come across fake certificates, practices fronting that seek to circumvent the objectives of the legislation. So we do need to clean up this instrument. So we are at a turning point, definitely. We cannot carry on this faltering trajectory. The legislation needs to evolve.
This comes after President Cyril Ramaphosa reassured the ANC's unwavering support for the B-BBEE, saying it was still a necessary framework for attaining redress for historical economic injustices. Ramaphosa was delivering his party's new 10-point intervention plan to turbocharge the country's ailing economy. His party's Juniour partner, the DA, shot back, bemoaning what it described as a failed race-based policy that deters investors. Former President Kgalema Motlanthe came to his party's defense, saying it remained necessary to have targeted policies that seek to reverse enduring legacies of the apartheid era.
B-BBEE is a noble, value-laden policy designed to structurally improve the lives of those historically and deliberately excluded from South Africa's economic mainstream. Conceptually, B-BBEE is not about revenge. It is about forgiveness, restoration, and justice.
Despite this, the DA maintains that B-BBEE legislation stifles growth. The Juniour partner, however, agrees that reforms in the legislation are crucial. For Newsroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Juniour Khumalo in Sandton.